beyond the horizon, beyond the sun, at the end of the rainbow, life has already begun. In the long hours of twilight, beneath the stardust above, beyond the horizon, it is easy to love. I'm touched with desire. What don't I do? I set the town on fire. I'll build my world around you, beyond the horizon. In the springtime or fall, a love waits forever for one and for all. Beyond the horizon, across the divide, around about midnight, we'll be on the same side. Down in the valley, the water runs cold. Beyond the horizon, someone pray for your soul. The morning sun is risen on the whole human race. I'm right out of prison. I put on a good face. Down to the horizon, at the end of the game, every step that you take, well, I'm walking the same. Across crimson sky, in the soft light of morning, I follow you with my eyes through countries and kingdoms and temples of stone. Beyond the horizon, right down to the bone, I'm over the meadow, I'm babbling noonday, I'm trampling on shadows. I know no shame. Beyond the horizon, the sky is got more than a lifetime to live loving you.
Hey, good morning. Just coming out of Olallie Lake camp, which was an oasis in that big burned area. It was a nice lake and especially a grocery store. I'm fully packed with 8 days of food now. It's only 6 to 7 to the next town, to Cascade Lodge. But you always want to have a little buffer, but therefore I'm very heavy loaded. And it's actually raining. I don't know if you can see it. It's raining here, and to the right there were a few lightnings and thunders, but I guess that's the Mount Hood area. That's the big mountain where I'm heading to with the Timberline Lodge. It should be coming for me in about 3 or 4 days, but it could be that the clouds are hanging there and you would already see the lightning and the thunders, and I'm going into a brighter area, so I'm looking forward that the rain is going to stop. Yeah, that's it for now. Talk to you later. Hey, last call here. 2 days to the Timberline Lodge. I had a very special tent site last night in a very deep forest with very high trees, and it was very thick forest. It was at the Warm Springs River, and a lot of these old trees seemed dead or were already leaning to the side and leaning to another high tree, very high trees, maybe 30 to 50 meters high. And I was very concerned that some of these trees would fall down if a wind would come up. But it was the only tent site for quite a while. So there was about 10 to 15 tents there. Every tent space was kept, and at the end it was fine, but was in the dark forest. There was no sun shining through. It was a little special night. I don't like to camp in these very dark forests so much. Anyhow, I'm going now in the direction of the Mount Hood, which is a summer ski area, very high mountain. And in 2 days I'll probably be at the kind of the base station, which is the Timberline Lodge. I probably see some ski lifts, and maybe I see some skiers as well. I don't know. But it's still 2 days. I am kind of mile 2070, and it's about mile 2099, so about 29 miles. It's already lunchtime, and I'm going still with 5 days of food, since the next resupply is Cascade Lodge, where I will have a room hopefully, and where there's also the frontier between Oregon and Washington, and the famous bridge, which is called the Bridge of Gods. It's a very long metal bridge over the Columbia River, and it says you should not go drunk over that bridge because you can see through the steel in the ground in the bottom. So yeah, it will be a special experience. Other than that, I'm going through deep forest all of the time. I am pretty low in altitude. It's kind of just 3,000 feet, 1,000 meter, and I hope to get by some lakes in about 5 or 6 miles, kind of in 2 hours. But it's really flat, and you can make a lot of miles here. You can go high speed, and yeah, that's it for now. Talk to you later. Hey, good morning. I'm on my way to the skiing area of Mount Hood, and especially to the Timberline Lodge. where there's a famous buffet available, a big restaurant. I need to hurry a little bit. I think it closes at 7. Everything closes early here in the States. Yesterday I had a nice evening. I was meeting a group of 4 women, 2 from the States, 1 from Belgium, 1 from Germany. I think the names were Snickers, Bobcat. One had a name of a black big bird. The other I don't remember. Yeah, and these 4 ladies have a room, 4-lady room in Timberline Lodge. I will be in my tent, just a little bit outside Timberline Lodge, but I hope to get Wi-Fi, beer and maybe something to eat, because I have 3 or 4 more days into Cascade Locks to the Bridge of Gods, which goes over the Columbia River, which represents the borderline between Oregon and Washington. There's some rumors that you need now a bear canister in the Washington forest, but I don't have one. Other than that, there's a long stretch coming in Washington up to White Pass, which might be 9 or 10 days, 150 miles. I don't know what my strategy will be about this and how much food I can carry. The biggest distance I had so far was about 100 miles. Now it'll be 150. But that's all topic for the future. Now I need to go up 3,000 feet, 1,000 meter into the skiing area. And this stretches over about 10 miles. It's now slightly going up. Later it will be steep up in the sand and then in the snow. I don't know. Some people reported that it's a tough climb, but I hope to make it in the next 5 hours so that I can be there in time, set up my tent and get something to eat. I also get a package from CPEX with some replacement bags for my stove and my cook kit. So let's see if everything works out well. Talk to you later. Hey, last call here. This is the road which goes up to the Timberline Lodge, I guess. And this is the start of my 1,000 meter uphill for the next 5 miles, 8 kilometers, 1,000 meter up. And then the plan is to set up my tent first at between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Set the tent up to get one of the rare spots close to the Timberline Lodge, and then I'll probably go down to the Timberline Lodge, pick up my package, some replacement stuff to fix my gear, and then maybe get a beer and a pizza. Talk to you later. Hey, quick update. I just came up from here. It was steep up, 1,000 meters. Maybe I have 2/3 of it. Came out of the forest. And now if you look up, that's the famous Mount Hood. It's still a little bit in clouds. You probably see the ski lifts there. There's a big one here. And there's a small one here, which was just running 5 minutes ago. Now it's stopped. Maybe it's only running hourly or so for a bit of time. So it's a big skiing area, and the path is very difficult. You feel like going close to the ocean. It's all sand here, so you sink in deep and struggle with your steps since you switch a little back all the time. But I'm looking forward, maybe 400 more meters altitude, 1 more mile, 1.5 more miles, maybe 1 hour to get to the base station, which is Timberline Lodge. Sorry for breathing so heavy, but in the meanwhile we have some altitude here. I think it's Mount Hood is more than 10,000 feet, maybe 3,400, 3,500, and yeah, I try to get up in this sand. Talk to you later.
Beyond the horizon, beyond the sun, on the end of a rainbow, life has only begun. And the long hours of twilight, beneath the stardust above, beyond the horizon, it is easy to love. I'm touched with desire. What don't I do? I set the town on fire. I'll build my world around you. Beyond the horizon, in springtime or fall, my love waits forever for one and for all. Beyond the horizon, across the divide, around about midnight, we'll be on the same side. Down in the valley, the water runs cold. Beyond the horizon, someone pray for your soul. The morning sun is risen, and the human race, a bright stay-headed prison. I'll put on a good face beyond the horizon, across the treacherous sea. I still can't believe that you've set your love aside for me. The crimson skies, in the soft light of the morning, I'll follow you with my eyes, through countries and kingdoms, and temples of stone. Beyond the horizon, I'm riding down to others. I have no shame in others. The sky is so blue. I got more than a lifetime